I'm back and today I'm in sunny Lincolnshire. Now Lincolnshire has got loads of history. Last time I came I didn't find any history actually, but this is a different field, a different day, and yeah, I think I'm going to be on something good today. Supposedly this field's quite close to some sort of Roman fort. I'm not sure where the Roman fort was, but yeah, it's got a good chance of Roman, that's what I think anyway. Oh, I love a bit of Roman. It's just down here at the end of this road apparently, where them people are. Wonder what I'm going to find today. That's the thing with metal detecting, every day could be the big one. I could get that into that road today and find a massive big hoard of medieval gold coins. I mean, it's not very likely, but I'll give it a go. Now this is my first find. Now it does have the colour and everything to look good, and I do see a lot of people saying, do you know what this is? And it is actually, it's got a bit missing off this end, but it's a carpet stair rod holder. So it would have held carpet down, probably Victorian, but that's what it is. Well, I thought that was a little minim then, a little Roman, but the back of it looks a bit rounded, so I think it's a button. A little tiny button. I mean, that's how small is that? What would you fasten with a button that small? Right, this is exciting. What's in the clumpy dump? Is it a button or is it a Roman? Because we're quite near a Roman. Oh, it's a button front again. Yeah, another button. Whew. I've definitely got the Roman vibe going on today. And we are supposedly near a Roman camp somewhere. I don't know which direction. But yeah, button. You know what's just happened? I don't believe it, what's just happened. Is when I come on a dig, what I always do is I always do a little, you know, happy picture and post it on Facebook and say, here it's me in the field. And then I've just done that now. And Facebook said my picture's gone against community standards and blocked me for 24 hours. How can that happen? All the stuff that you see on Facebook that's horrible, a nice little picture of me like that in a field, and I've been blocked. I don't know, I can't understand it, mate. I really can't understand it. Well, I've got no idea what that is. I thought it was a clog clasp at first. And then I thought it might have been a little bit of a harmonica. But it just seems the wrong shape. It's like a circle. Have you got any idea what that could be? I don't know if you can see him, that guy there. He just come over, he said he's only been detected 6 weeks. And he says, look what I found. I only found a sovereign. George V sovereign. I've been doing 8 years, I haven't had a sniff of anything, but what do you think of that? Do you think that's the top of scales or something? It's not a purse bar or anything. I think it's actually the top of some scales for weighing. I wish I'm going to have to... He found it down here, that gold thing. That'd be just my luck, that, you know, to find something gold. And I can't go on Facebook because I've been barred for 24 hours. I can't get over that's happened. It's ridiculous. It's not very deep, this one. And it was just a solid 65, so. That's it there, wherever it is. Clumpity-dump. It's a big lump of lead. You know, if you put all your lead in a scrap bucket, you can weigh it in, you know, get a bit of money off it. Yeah, anyway, it's a big bit of lead. Sorry I was missing last week, but what happened was I've got permission for this new manor house, which is quite exciting. So I emailed them and they said yes, I could go on it, but they wanted to know a day and a time when I'd be there, you see. So I emailed them saying, can I go Saturday or Sunday? And I was waiting for the email, it never come back, so I ended up not going out because I was hanging about. So, yeah, so that's why I've come here now. It's about an hour and 45 minutes it is to Lincolnshire, but it's got the potential of loads of good stuff. And as you can see, I've not found any of it yet. I knew it was going to be a good day. No wind, blue sky. And now I've got a ring thing, but this is like a little lead one. This is definitely an interesting ring thing because it's made out of lead. Oh, I wonder what it is. Does anybody know if that's special? Because I think it is. I found loads of these tiny little things. I mean, some have been half the size of that and they've given off a massive signal. Boom, diddy, boom, boom, boom. And then it's ooh, 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 oh. I'm not sure. I don't think this is anything. Just looks like a little a lid or something. But I'm showing you just in case it is something, because when you're in Lincolnshire, I mean, that could be anything. Because I don't know about everything. I only really know about Victorian coins and George III silvers. I'm doing some tips videos on a Friday, putting them out on a Friday. Now they're not just like simple tips, like I've done one on that's all on overlay maps and things like that. So give them a watch if you've got nothing to do on a Friday. Just help them get bumping along. I really appreciate it if you do. This looks like a square nail. You see it's got edges on it. I think square nails are quite old. It's quite a nice nail anyway, as nails go. But yeah, it does seem a bit square. Yeah. Excuse the helicopter flying past at an inappropriate time. The helicopters. Don't you know I'm filming? Going past in your helicopter. Anyway, I think that's a bit of a musket ball. Or something. It's a bit chunked out. I don't know if it is a musket ball actually. It don't feel heavy enough to be one. Oh, well, it's round anyway. It's round, and I found it in the ground. What are you? That's a little Turner tap key or something of some sort. It's not a gold coin though. I'm really pleased for that guy. I love it when people have just started off and they find something like that. Although I wish I'd found one in 6 weeks instead of waiting 8 years, and I still haven't found one. Where's my gold in the hole? They'll be there somewhere waiting. I'm on the poor man buttons now. Come on, Don, sort your life out, find something nice. I'm having a lovely time though, to be honest. Weather's lovely and warm. Ground's a bit solid. It's like, I mean, this is a bit sandy here, but some of it's like solid clay. That's a lovely sounding signal. Let's see if you get in. Yeah, that's a lovely sounding signal, that is. I think they're going to be in the hole. Come on, what are you going to be? Oh, a bit of junk. Oh, God, what a gold coin. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't believe it. It's only. Please be a symbol. Can't believe it's. I can't get it out. It's like clay. Oh, I think it's a symbol. I think it's finally a symbol. Can't even speak. Let's get this off. Well, I'm not going to get too excited yet because I could get home and it could say Tesco's on it or something like it did last time. But it pretty much looks like a silver thimble to me, that. Doesn't it? Oh, look at the state of it though. I'm going to, if it is, I'm actually going to have that straightened. I don't know how, but I am. Oh, joy. Oh, yeah, all that dancing the other day when I was like, nearly had a heart attack. It's like now my brain's thinking, don't get overexcited, it might just be aluminium. But I don't think it hasn't got any tin foil. It was a nice signal. How chuffed am I? I mean, it might be squashed and it might be coming apart a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's silver. You see, it wouldn't have shapes on like that's not going to be aluminium, is it? No. I'm going to try my hardest to get that straight. I don't know how I'll do it, but you've got any idea, any tips on what to do? I should imagine it's heat it up, but problem is, when I pulled a bit of mud out that edge bit there before it started snapping, so it might just have to go in the treasure cupboard like all bent like that, but I found one at last. I just wish it had been straight. I'm so fussy, aren't I? It's not good enough that I just found a silver thimble after 8 years that's proper, that ain't got advertising on it like that last one did. Well, I think I've been lucky finding that because I haven't really found much else today. It's been, what a lovely day it is, look at it. You can tell spring's on its way now, can't you? Anyway. Come on, be a Roman coin. Be a Roman coin. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, there's something here. Oh, don't be one of them tiny little things again. Oh, what's that? And it is. It's like a loopy thing. With a little loopy, holy thing at the top, like a fastener. Yeah. Yeah. Can I get excited about that? Even I'm struggling. Look at them lovely snowdrops. Do you have snowdrops in other parts of the world, or are they an English flower? Yeah, look at them, just all on their own. There's not any others, just that little bunch there on the bank. I was thinking, how did it get there? It's probably a bird had eaten a seed of one and then did a little plop, and the bird plopped there, and they've liked it. They're quite big, them as well. Oh, I love it, it's a sign of spring. Come on, be a Roman. Come. I've not got the buzz yet. Where's the buzz? Where's the buzz? Oh, it's right near the top. I suspected it was one of them little things. I'm off now. I'm really chuffed with myself. I can't tell you how happy I am with that thimble. I know it's all crushed, but I'm really, really happy with it. Anyway, what's made me even happier is that as I was coming off a field, there were some ladies there that were doing some charity baking. So look, I've got a big massive cake. It's got all blueberries in it, hasn't it? See you when I get home. Diggy's here helping do IDs, aren't you, Diggy? He's quite good. He said, especially if it's a bone, he knows what it's all about. And here are my treasures. So there's some interesting things in here that are more interesting that I actually realised at the time when I was looking. But let's just have a quick look. Now, I did find a huge number of tiny little things like that that gave off really good signals. It took ages to find, and they were just little small things, so I don't know what they were. Now, I'm still unsure about this little object. I think it was actually some sort of tiny weighing, because they used to do a lot of weighing in the old days. You used to have to weigh everything. You know, half an ounce of flour, or how much you, well, I don't know what they'd have weighed, but a bit of wool. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think that is a bit of a scales, or do you think it's older? I'm not sure. I like it anyway, I'm keeping it. Got usual bits of lead. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe like a stamp. Is it a stamp? No, it's not. Could have maybe, I don't know. I was thinking maybe it might have had a picture on the end and it was a little, you know, little stamp seal, but I don't know. You might know. Don't know. This wasn't a musket ball because it's far too light. I think it's just sort of some Roman, not Roman, I just think it's some sort of ball of aluminium. Nice square nail. Yeah, back a couple of buttons, I've not washed them. Got this key turner thing, I've had a few of those. Are they off a gas tap or something? Feels really nice to hold. I think somebody was in holding that once when it was new, all happily turning it. Really happy with the new item. I was hoping at one point this might have been a spindle whirl, but it's very flat on the back. It's, I'm not sure. I don't know. Obviously, well, it was a ring thing as well, wasn't it? So that was good. This was another ring thing. Now, the thing I'm going to move on to, well, that was like a little bobby thing. The thing I'm going to move on to is this. Now, you might remember me finding this, thinking it was a harmonica or something. Well, on closer inspection, if you can see, it actually says OLN. Now, I was in Lincolnshire, so that gave me a bit of an idea of where it had come from. But I couldn't find it as a cat badge. But it ended up being, can you see it? OLN. Ended up being a shoulder badge from the Lincolnshire Regiment. So I had to look at the history of the Lincolnshire Regiment, because I always like to look about who may have, sorry if you can hear that noise, it's Diggy squeaking. I like to have a look at the pictures and think it might be one of them that dropped it. So I've got this picture here from World War I, 1914. And look how young they look. You know, you look at those people, makes you feel sad, doesn't it, how young they are. And then I've got a bigger picture here, and this one's from the Second World War. One of those guys might have dropped it as well. Yeah, oh, what a shame it wasn't a full one. Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a harmonica. So my best find has had a little accident in terms of the bottom bit fell off while I was trying to look for a date. But in some ways, it sort of looks better now, doesn't it, than what it did. I'll give it a little bit of a clean. Now, I have looked for a date on this bottom bit. I just can't seem to see one unless it's in... It's probably stuck in that creasy dirt there where I can't get it out. It definitely is silver because I've checked it by rubbing it with some tin foil. Because if you're not sure of what silver is, if you spit on some tin foil and give it a rub, it goes hot and smells of eggs. Oh, look. Just think somebody's finger will have had that and they'll have been sewing away. Making, probably, they used to do a lot of sewing, didn't they, in tapestries? That was probably cherished by somebody. And look, you can see how clean it is there, can't you, where I've just cleaned it on that side. It's lovely, isn't it? Look at the detail. Look at the 3 little rims around the bottom. Oh, how beautiful is that? Oh. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. That is going to go in the treasure cupboard. So here's the treasure cupboard. Where shall we put it? I think it might have to go on this shelf here, which is random silvers. So let's just have a look in here. Yeah, random silvers. So you could, you know, when you've got bits like, oh, bit like crushed up bits of silver and bits of cane tops and things like that. So if it's, oh, and a silver spoon, obviously. Right, you can go there at the front. Where's your shiny bit? Like that. There. Ah, made it into the cupboard. It's only 2 months now until it's the Charles Garrett Memorial Hunt in Texas. So if you're in America, I'm going to Texas in 2 months. So if you want to come and meet me, because it might be the only time I'm ever in America, you need to go to the Charles Garrett Hunt in Texas. I think it's near Dallas, somewhere like that. I might have to put big shoulder pads on, and go around going, yeehaw! But if you want to go, or you're thinking about it, it closes the ticket sales on the 1st of March, I think. So, yeah, you need to be quick. Can't wait.